Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're back. If you don't know me, my name is JD Savage. I'm a high six-figure affiliate marketer, and what I do specifically is I teach people to make money in affiliate marketing here on my channel, Imperfect Millionaires. That's my channel as well as my business. What I do specifically is I take platforms in the affiliate marketing arena, I vet those platforms, I make sure I like those platforms, I go to work, I make money with those platforms, then I build out courses here on YouTube that you can look at for free. There's no course to buy, and decide if it's something that you like and you want to participate in. And if you do, then you have the ability to participate in it and you don't need to buy a course, right? So I appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm a little fired up today, so I'm going to try to dial it back just a little bit. But most recently, it came to my attention that there's a young lady that I've been working with for quite some time who has basically quit or said she's going to quit. And here's why. She lives in a very small kind of rural area. She was doing extremely well and started producing and started building a following. And these, I won't mention her by name because that's just not appropriate. But here's what happened. So the people around her weren't supportive. They basically told her that affiliate marketing is a scam and it's all a sham and blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm making this video because I know you're going to see this, right? I know you're still following my channel and I know you're going to see this. And anybody else that's experiencing this, I'm just going to be honest, this just pisses me off. And here's why. She was changing her life, she was this close to being able to quit that job that she wants to quit. And people close to her were telling her, well, what are you doing? You know, it's a scam. It's this, it's that. Guys, here, let me ask you something. This has come to me multiple times from people. They're like, well, what do I tell people? What do I say? Right? To people that they're worried about people they know. First of all, the internet's a giant place. You don't need the people around you to approve. You don't need their permission. But here's one thing that I asked this young lady, because it's aggressive. And like I said, I'm going to try to dial it back here, but I'm pretty ticked off that the people around her, and this was her answer. I said, what have they accomplished in their life? Well, not much. Are they happy? Nope. Miserable. Okay. So why are you asking them advice on how to be successful? Right? Why are you asking them advice? That's my question. But the other thing that I pointed out is some of the biggest companies in the world, you guys, are affiliate marketing companies, right? Let's take Amazon. Over $470 billion a year, and their primary marketing campaign is affiliate marketing. So my question is, how can it be a scam? Right? You know what the scam is? It's all the fake gurus out here that are playing guru selling information. Why do you think I don't sell information? It's there for free. You can go look at it, review it all, and then make a decision if it's something you want to do. I spell it out for you from A to Z, so that you can see what's required, what you have to do, what does it cost, all of those things. See, there's no hidden agenda. But are there scams? Yes. Why? Because I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again in this video, you guys, that people know, they find a source of a bone of contention for people, right? So people need to make more money. They're in desperate situations. COVID happened. People lost their jobs. They lost their businesses. So now what some people choose to do is prey on the fact that you need to have something happen. So then what do? They make up a pack of lies about how easy it is, and you don't even hardly have to try. And you'll just make money, right? They don't literally say it, but it makes it sound so easy, right? So simple, so fast, so easy. That's nonsense, right? But why do we choose to believe it? I mentioned this before, confirmation bias. We have a problem and we want to believe that, well, if that were true, wouldn't that be great? Look, I'm sure it would be, but you know it's not when you hear it. So here's my point. I think a lot of this stuff is mindset. People don't know a lot about it. They don't really understand it. They go in, they give a half-hearted effort, they don't get the results that they want, and then they say, oh, well, you know, it's a scam. It's a scam. I've been hearing that my whole life. Listen, anybody on the internet that does well will eventually be called a scam, right? I get that sometime in my comments. Scam, fake, blah, blah. My phone number's right below all of my videos. You can contact me. I work my butt off to help people, right? So I'm not upset about that in particular because I realize that there are just going to be those morons on the planet that behave that way. I don't really care, right? That part doesn't upset me. What does upset me is when somebody's changing their life and they're doing so well, and they're creating a following. There's evidence there, right? There was money there as proof of what was happening. But the overall pressure of the family and the social narrative and the friends and the environment, it just didn't support it. So something I would encourage you guys to consider is if you run into that, look around yourself and really just consider, are any of these people that are talking like that, do they have a life you want? And if they don't, guess what? I would not listen to them, period. If you want to become wealthy, you don't go ask somebody that isn't wealthy. Bottom line. That sounds aggressive. I don't mean to be mean, but guess what? If they haven't accomplished it, what do they know about it? And here's what I know about human nature is that people tend to try to keep people around them stuck just like they are so that they don't feel bad about what they haven't done. They don't want to feel like a sellout on their dreams, so they try to crush yours. right? I'm not sure if I'm going to post this video or not because I feel pretty aggressive right now. But honestly, guys, I feel like it's a good message, because I feel like so many people deal with this on a daily basis. I know I certainly did growing up in the environment that I grew up in. Me being here on YouTube, me being the dyslexic kid in school that couldn't read and write worth a damn, right? All of those things don't mean that I should be here. They don't mean that I should have got to travel the world coaching and doing the things that I've got to do in my lifetime. But I did it anyway, almost in spite of it, right? For those of you that don't know that about me, that's accurate. I was a miserable student. I was a dyslexic kid. I always kind of felt out of place until I was in my early teens and I actually figured out what was going on. I struggled my butt off to keep up in school, right? And just always assumed that there was something wrong with me, right? And I'm not saying that for your sympathy. I'm saying that to express to you, look, if I can do this, you can do this. And the other thing is when that topic comes up with people around you, my best advice, and I've said this before in videos, don't go ask people that don't know. The best thing you can do is shut up. Don't even talk to them. Don't even bring it up. Right? So I'm not going to go on and on and on and on and on here. I guess I kind of already have, right? It's a longer video maybe than what I planned this to be. But what I want everybody to understand is bottom line, guys, yes, you can do it. Some of the biggest companies in the world definitely have affiliate programs. So is affiliate marketing a scam in and of itself? No. Are there scammers that prey on people in bad situations or desperate situations? 100%. That's human nature. And that's always been the case throughout the history of our world, right? That's documented all the way back to biblical, literally. So that being said, I think I'll probably end this here. If you guys don't know, on a little lighter note, we've got a 180-day challenge going coming up here real quick. And if you want to know there's no charge, go check out this video here. And there's another one over here. Anyway, they're labeled 180-day challenge. So I think that's, what is that? One, yeah. And it kind of spells it out. There's a high ticket and a low ticket option. You can get started real inexpensively, or you get started with a high ticket. And yeah, you can make commissions faster, but it costs more to get in, okay? So if you like this kind of content, give me a like on it. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm going to post this video because I feel kind of aggressive at the moment. But I mean everything that I said, right? So I'll think on it. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you in the next one.